Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here. Welcome back to some more of our Bears with Dark. We have a big game this week for the Bears going up against the Vikings. This is actually a big game for both teams. Vikings sitting at 4-5. If they lose this one with the division only within a couple of games, 2 games, you start going in the flow of division games. The Vikings losing this likely spells them out of the playoffs, or at least outside the window looking in. So this is a big game for JJ McCarthy and the Vikings. For the Bears, looking to move to 7-3. Bears can move to 7-3. We have a lot going on with this team. So I want to first caveat it with some Bears news before we get into this one, injury report, and my thoughts on the game. So the 21-day window for Jalen Johnson is open. So he's not going to play in this game, obviously. He's been on IR. He had that groin surgery or whatever it was. So he is going to be out. Obviously, this one. He will likely be out for the Steelers game, I think, the following week. They play the Steelers. So I don't expect him to be back these 2 games. But I think the reason he was activated on Friday was because it's a 50-50 chance, in my opinion, that he could play for the Eagles game. But I think the more realistic idea is for these last 5 games, you got 2 against the Packers, 1 against the Lions, you have the 49ers and the Browns in here. This is the game they're shooting to get back Jalen Johnson. Now with Kyler Gordon, likely the same idea. Packers, Browns, somewhere in here with this window. And we'll see how he's feeling. But at the end of the day, somewhere Jalen Johnson getting through, that could be a big boost. Because you could come through with Jalen Johnson, Tyreek Stevenson. And even if you're out Kyler Gordon, you have CJ Gardner-Johnson. You have on the back end still Brisker. You still have obviously Byard. But then you have CJ Gardner-Johnson. If someone gets hurt, he can move back to safety and play safety. You can play a little bit like that. Like, you have a lot of ability to play with this team, this defense. Getting Jalen Johnson back for one of these 2 games will be big, and would be big for both these 2 Packers games. Because these are 2 games you need to win because the Packers have a tie. You can't go in because of that tie. You have to be a game ahead of the Packers, or they're going to be a half game ahead of you. So that's what you have to do in that case. But with this one, Bears coming off a crazy game. Caleb doing a Superman routine yet again, winning this one 24-20. For the Vikings, coming off a struggle against the Ravens. Good defense. Ravens with Lamar Jackson back. Lamar coming through, making some plays. I don't think he's 100% healthy still. I saw that he wasn't moving around as much as he normally does. But again, a marginally healthy Lamar is better than anything for the Ravens. And it showed out in this one. JJ McCarthy, a little bit confused in that game. A lot, threw the ball 42 times because they were trying to play from behind. Giving up 18 points, though, in the second half, it does not help things. I mean, when you go into the half, it's a 1-point game, and then the defense catering to that and not being able to get any more than, I think this is a touchdown. They missed a 2-point. They missed a 2-point conversion here. So I believe at this point, let's see. Yeah, so it's a touchdown, but they didn't get the 2-point conversion to try to make it a 27-21 game. So really it was just a stall out by this offense of the Vikings. Now it's going to be, the keys to this game are going to revolve around how the Bears run defenses, how the Bears pass rushes against this Vikings front, this Vikings O-line, to see if they can get McCarthy under pressure, because they didn't in week 1. They should have won week 1, but gave up that big lead. Caleb was playing much better than he did now, so we should see better. The run game is actually much better than it was now. You have a little bit of an identity that you know in the run game, which you can do. So it's a different Bears team than it was week 1. On the flip side, you need to stop the Vikings pass rush. You need to be able to protect Caleb, give him some time. You need to scheme up some things where you get some guys into space. And since it's indoors, you don't have the issues of the weather that you've had over the past couple of weeks here with this one with the Giants. It was snowing outside. I think it was a little rainy with the Bengals game. I think it was actually clear for the Ravens game, but you kind of get the gist here. You've played outside the last 4 weeks, 5 weeks, and you can come through with an indoor game and play your style of football. So that comes to that. So I think it's going to come down, again, how this Bears defense plays against this Vikings offense, and if this Bears offense can keep on going. So injury report, a lot of stuff to go into this one. TJ Edwards out another week. So I expected this. I expected that he had the hand surgery because he was going to be out with this hamstring, and it just makes sense to get the hand surgery as opposed to patch it up or anything like that. I mean, it's not a big deal. You're going to be out with a hamstring injury on the first place. So he's going to be out maybe in the next week or so. Maybe that Eagles game is ready. We'll kind of see how that goes. Still going to have to wear a club in his hand more than likely. Jahdae Walker still in concussion. Brisker with this back did limited practice on Friday. He should be out there from all indications. Here's Jalen Johnson. It was a groin surgery. He was limited. Again, he's not going to be playing this week. Even though it's questionable, I don't think he's playing. But everyone else is back. Blackwell, Byard, this was a rest day. Hippolyte off that knee, he's full go. Brady Jarrett was a rest day. Cole Kmet with that back, full practice now. DJ Moore with that shoulder. I think they're just trying to rest him and get days. I would not be surprised if DJ Moore comes through, and if they have a large lead, that DJ Moore does not play a lot in this game. Granted, that has to be with a large lead. Roma Dunze, I expect him to be out there. Just a precaution. Dominic Robinson going to be back on the rotation, so that'll help the defensive line. Hopefully having him and Booker rotate out, we'll have a little bit more with that. Tyreek Stevenson, I think this is again nursing that shoulder. He should be good. DeAndre Swift with that hip. That's good to see. Full practice, limited in the first day, but good. And then Joe Thuney gets his Thursday injury, non-injury related rest day on that one. On the flip side, the guys that are going to be out, Jonathan Greenyard out, didn't practice on Thursday. We have no indication of Friday with any of these guys, but he is out. Ryan Kelly also out with a concussion. So that's going to be two big things with this offense. Ryan Kelly being their starting center, there's going to be some issues with the snap. Can you get it there? McCarthy with that right hand. I think this is the right hand that had him out. He's a right-handed thrower. Metellus will be out there. Josh Oliver, School. Harrison Smith didn't play in the first game, I don't think, or he was banged up. We'll see him. Darasol should be up and playing in this one. He's full practice and didn't practice on Thursday. I think they're just nursing that knee. Theo Jackson back. And then Will Fries looks like he's good. And Andrew Van Ginkel looks like they're just nursing that neck for that. The keys to the game gotta be, can the Bears keep this game, this rush game rolling? And Caleb keep going? Can the Bears pass rush get better? Can the Bears just generally get better? And will the Vikings O-line, how they're banged up a little bit here, will they be able to contain this pass rush? Because the pass rush got home a couple of times last week. This isn't the same Bears in week 1, so we'll see if we can get some revenge on the Vikings. So I'll be watching the game with my dad again this week, and then next week it's Steelers, and it's Eagles, then into Packers. This is a short week on this one. So what I'm planning on doing for this Eagles game is have the preview out on Thursday. And then we will go right into that one on Black Friday. Thursday is that Thanksgiving game. So I'll record it Thursday when we get the last injury report, and we'll go from there because this is the last injury report. And frankly, yes, Friday's not filled out for the Vikings, but game statuses are generally already out at this point. So thanks for hanging out, guys. I hope the Bears can get a little revenge from what they had in week 1, where they should have won that game. Bears should be 7-2 right now. But can the Bears make it to 7-3? Punch their card to being here, because, I mean, as you're looking here, Lions, they play the Eagles. The Bears could take first place if they beat the Vikings and the Lions lose the Eagles. We could see a first place Bears team in the NFC North for the first time halfway through the season since Matt Nagy. What is that, 2018? Matt Nagy era Bears is the last time you probably saw the Bears at the top in that 12-4 season. That was before the 17-game season. So could you see a Bears team like that? You never know. You never know. And we need to see some good stuff for the Bears. So thanks for hanging out, guys. I will see you on Sunday or on Monday for the post game. I will see you guys then. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. A lot of other stuff on the channel. I'm experimenting with the Bears stuff, the pregame, and my thoughts, and kind of going through. So periodic Bears stuff. How I feel about the team. But yeah, I will see you all then. Don't forget, bear down. Let's get this win, baby.